Good morning. I'm Leah from Leah's Tribe, and I wanted to come on for the first video of the year. I am really excited. This past week, I've taken 5 different clients to Trader Joe's. I've taken other clients on virtual tours of food and supermarkets. And that's the most I've ever done in a week. So I wanted to make this video today about what I'm teaching them in these stores, because I feel that, well, let's say this. Last night, right, I'm meeting 2 clients there. They've never met each other. We're meeting for the first time at Trader Joe's. I know one who's coming back to me. I've met one through a client. And we've been chatting, she became my client, I take her to Trader Joe's. And standing there in a store that I've been in for years, just on like getting better quality food, understanding, one documentary after another. And I'm listening to this woman explain for the first time watching What the Health. And I have a list of documentaries that I watched through the years, even up to recently, Game Changer, which made me do a 30-day challenge to see if plant-based made sense for me. And within 1 that plant-based was just the right healthy way for me. And then I had to learn and discover new ways to eat because of that. And now I can bring that to people, which to me is an amazing thing. So I stand there and I listen to her, and she's telling me about what she's learned in this documentary that, it blew her mind. And to me, that is awesome. So we walked around, and each client this week, I would show them my favorites, my go-tos, and whys. And along with taking them on a tour there, I have a list, which I will supply, I'll put in posts, of food that I get off of Amazon or local stores that carry the same type of thing. So walking around, I wanted to show you some of the things that I pick up. And the reason why I'm smiling is one of the first things that I always make, I break my fast, breakfast, break, fast. And when I do about 11, 12 o'clock, I make a smoothie. And so many people are making protein shakes, right? And I talk to so many people who are trying to lose the last 10 or 20 pounds or in that healthy mindset, but we're all starting our day with a processed food. So for me, what I do is I use organic peanut butter. And I found it interesting this week because one of my clients just did one of these, right? Because I'm so used to knowing that good peanut butter has oil, right? Jiffy doesn't, because they whip in all molasses and a whole bunch of other things in there. And it's not peanut butter, it's peanut spread, if you notice on the front of it. But organic peanut butter is protein. Peanuts are protein, right? Cacao. Cacao is chocolate without the sugar, right? So between the peanut butter, the cacao, and then what I do is I freeze my bananas and I put them together. Many times I'll put coconut cream in there, which I don't have at the moment, but most times I just put water in there. And between the frozen banana, the peanut butter, the cacao, it makes it like a chocolate peanut butter smoothie, If you want to throw frozen berries in there, like many times, if my strawberries, I buy organic, and if I notice they're starting to go bad, I'll cut them, freeze them, and put them in the freezer. and then I'll be able to pop them into a shake that I'm having. Same thing with spinach, right? If spinach starts to wilt in the refrigerator, I put it in the freezer and I throw it in my shakes. It's like I don't even know it's there. So for myself, this is to me one of my favorites there. And I heard last night one of my clients asked my other client, have you tried her shake yet, you know? And to me, it made me chuckle because it's not a shake. I put these things together because I saw them and they're simple, right? And you can make it your own by putting real food in there. Another thing that I do that I show everyone is trail mix, right? Everybody's like, well, what do you do for protein? I eat protein all day between the smoothie and then the beans that I eat and then the trail mix that I make. And I get organic nuts because if you watch any of these documentaries, you will find that you should not trust the labels on the food and anything about advertising, because what you really need to do is actually read the fine little print down here that says what the ingredients are. Because if you have them in your kitchen, then you should eat them. If it looks like a science project, you should put it down. And even down to protein shakes, it applies because there's 75 different ways to say sugar, right? And it could be as simple as brown sugar, but like there's dextrons and weird things and syrups, and it's in there. Many times you'll see organic, and there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of sugar. It's just that they call it something different. They process it just a little more or a little less, but it's 5 different, and you're paying like organic prices for granola that has 5 sugars in it. You should be looking at the ingredients and learn from it, because that is how we can be healthy. And to me, you know, there's a debate about being organic or not, or non-GMO or not. Debate. But for me, my way of life and eating as clean and healthy as I do, and teaching others and watching others change their bodies right in front of me, I'm pretty sure this works. So, so my trail mix is just my favorite nuts. I've changed some of them because what I learned. I'll call you back. Anyway, so I changed my nuts, but I have almonds, peanuts, and pistachios in here. And I also put from Trader Joe's. If you have one near you, you should be going to one. This is a berry mix. Yes, there's a little bit of sugar in with it, but I'm very aware of how much sugar I'm eating through the day, or I've become more aware. And blueberries. But to eat my trail mix, I do put chocolate in there too. And it is dark cacao, so it's plant-based too, so meaning I don't eat animal products. So this is my trail mix. I could take 2 or 3 handfuls through the day. I get more protein than most people who eat meat. And if you eat, you know, processed meat and all that other stuff, it's like, it's a whole different level. So to me, I teach everyone this is the way to go. And then more recently than not, I always used to get my organic beans like this. And then I started doing the math, and I started doing like the health. And I realized that I could get a 5-pound bag of chickpeas, right? Put them in my crock pot back there. And this bag, I mean, I barely even touched it. It's heavy. And this is what it made for the week, right? So you can't tell me eating organic and plant-based like it's expensive or not. You can eat super simple. And when I did go plant-based, when I do fast, when I eat like this, I have literally limited grocery bills. And one of the things I'm going to be doing this year is working with a foundation to
come up with recipes that you could use a 5 pound bag of beans for 20 something bucks and create food for your family and feed them well instead of I'm going to be working with a food pantry and going to be hopefully teaching classes on how to cook simple and eat clean and change your health, you know. So I'm going to put some links down. What the Health? I'm rewatching it. It's amazing, and I think that if you have not watched any documentaries on food and you are trying to lose weight, get healthy, or make a change in your life this year, I highly recommend watch the documentary. Spend that time. Put the social media shit down and learn something. Because if you eat better, you're gonna feel better, and you hopefully can get yourself from going in a direction that so many of us see our families going in with their health. We can change our health. People are doing it all the time. This is how you do it. So beans, lemon water here is a great detox. And I think that was basically it on the food stuff. But like I said, I'm going to put some links below, including documentaries, a link that I've seen all those videos, and I highly suggest start anywhere. Anything that actually catches your eye. And it changed the way I made, every time I learned something, my dinner table changed for my family. And it was huge. Oh, it's funny. I came home last night, right? After being at Trader Joe's and teaching others about food. And my daughter and her and I are talking, and I said, I told this woman that the labels that are green means that it's organic, and she's been there like many times, and it really kind of shocked me that even though you think you don't know, right? And she turned to me and she was like, and we were talking about a few other things, and she's like, it's amazing to me that more people don't know. I know, but here we are, and I'm hoping more and more people will know. And if you watch one of these documentaries, share it with your family, share it with people that you love, because I remember sitting my kids down to watch Super Size Me after would go through drive-through after drive-through of McDonald's and watch this man for a month eat McDonald's and get him to a point where the doctors were pleading with him to stop for his health because he was going in the wrong direction quick. It's amazing, what food can do for us. And to me, if I can teach anything this year, those documentaries open my eyes. Start there. I hope you have a great day. I hope that you enjoy and get value from my videos. And I hope to do better and better with these each Thursday that I pop on at 8 a.m. to come on and share what I know. So I hope that you have an amazing, healthy new year, and see you next Thursday. Bye.